Introducing NLP. NLP, or Neuro Linguistic Programming, is actually a whole body of knowledge or discipline that aims to discover, continuously, the how and why of human behavior patterns, social communication and thinking. From one popular perspective, NLP is an effective way of encoding specific traits and characteristics in a person so that person would become more successful in what he does, whether it's in his career, in his daily social interactions, etc. The big question now would be, why would anyone need to learn NLP in the first place? The answer lies in the nature of human reality itself and the world that he treads. There is nothing static or fixed about human reality, or existence. Everything is always in a state of constant flux. There are really more questions than answers, although some people might think otherwise. Every aspect of human existence and development is always in a state of change. That is the essential trait of life. Even the smallest cell in the human body is constantly repairing, reproducing and encoding different types of behavior through the course of its natural life. This is the reason why we need NLP. Neuro-linguistic programming is one way of overcoming the essential chaos of human life and exert some firm control over it, at least, in our own lives. In a world where we are constantly measured against different standards or pitted against other people in terms of intelligence, skills, competence and social skills, we need a way to stand on a solid ground of certainty despite these various challenges that we normally have to face when we set our goals in life. In many ways, NLP can help a person live a better life by helping shift attitudes and behavior in such a way that he becomes more dynamic, independent or even more creative. It really depends on the specific needs of a person. NLP is a tool that was meant to be used to address these specific needs. The goal, of course, is a positive impact on the person's life. What can NLP teach us? Here are some short samples of what this program can achieve for you. 1. It can teach you to become more independent. 2. It can show you that it's okay to reach out to people during times of need. 3. It can teach you how to move in a fast-paced and dynamic working environment. 4. It can also teach you how to slow down and appreciate the small things that make up the whole of your life. In the time of the wireless communication and technology developing at an exceedingly unprecedented pace, is neuro-linguistic programming still a relevant discipline? It is still worthwhile to pursue. The answer, fortunately, is still yes. NLP is extremely important to human life because no matter how fast technology develops, the tendencies and capacities of humans are still the same. Our technology might have changed, but that has not changed the way we perceive reality, the world and those around us. It has not changed how we make strategies to attain our goals. In fact, NLP is even more relevant now because we need to creatively use all our resources and technologies to continually attain our goals. The technology itself would be useless if human creativity is not included in its application. Now, here are more specific goals that can be attained with the use of neuro-linguistic programming. 1. Speed up your ability to learn new things, regardless of what the new body of knowledge is all about. Your newfound learning ability will also help you deal with change, in whatever form it may come. The change may be in your family or home, in your work or elsewhere. The good news here is that you would be able to adapt more quickly to change because you can learn more quickly, too. 2. Living in this world means you have to be ready for change. And a person's readiness for change can be measured by the strategies that he uses to deal with change and adapt to different circumstances. With NLP, you will learn how to create new strategies to adapt to a fast-changing world. 3. Many people have many old habits that slow down or choke off completely their ability to grow. The goal of NLP is to identify these old habits and thought patterns and relinquish the person from these bindings, so that he may continue to grow as a person at a faster pace. 4. Receiving feedback from people is often a big problem for many individuals. Many don't like criticism, because criticism is often perceived as completely negative and even injuring to one's emotions. But did you know that there is a way to transform these so-called negative criticisms so you can achieve more success? 5. Social relationships should have quality and should also be beneficial to you and other people. NLP will teach you how to forge these positive, beneficial relationships. Imagine how you want your life to be. Now imagine yourself in that life. What if the only thing stopping you is your own way of thinking,